Hi guys.
I'm not as cranky now. Apparently I was cranky.
She was cranky earlier, and I was sleepy, so I had to take a nap.
And in the meantime, I watched Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, and I hated it. Besides, like, one character.
I think she thought that she was...
It was actually different than what I assumed it would be.
Hey, wait, let's make sure I'm the right character real quick. Oh, we gotta do... Okay, no, that's fine. That's how it is. No, I'm right.
Okay.
She thought that, apparently this, being stuck on third player is a bug, possibly, that a few players are experiencing. She thought I was accusing her of being a bad Tails player or whatever because she was, you know, not doing so well as Edna or Lila. And it's like, no, playing in that way is completely different, you know, than how we've been playing the whole game. She's used to having my support, so her being stuck in a single way with a caster. Plus, she doesn't really know how to use casters, right? In the one-on-one way, because there's like a specific way to do it. You know, as Omega, you can go watch Omega Evolution. Be crazy with Lila if you're curious. I'm pretty sure Lila is the best character if we go based on his video, but I don't know. I don't know if that's actually true, but it seems like it.
Okay.
Okay.
He's special as shit, man.
So I guess he's just gonna be the
idiot.
The womanizer of the group.
Well, nobody else is interested in women.
Yeah, I was. Isn't it funny? I was saying no one seems interested in women in this game, and then
besides Dazzle.
And well, no, besides fucking him. I mean, yeah, and then all those one-on-one things, we didn't find a Rose one yet.
No, there was a Rose one, I just don't remember where it was.
Didn't get to strut my stuff. I mean, I guess a Soiree I did, but whatever.
You got to show off a Soiree, hush.
I mean, not really. People would probably say you suck at this game, and I'm like, yeah, well, it's probably true. I will never say I'm good at this game. It's not true. I haven't learned how to really play it with all the fancy combos that one could possibly do. So I am very much playing it like a scrub. I hate that term, scrub. It's so degrading. I don't think... man. Being called a scrub is worse than being called a noob. Because it's like... A noob is someone who's just new at the game, and a scrub is someone who's played the game but hasn't learned how to play it properly. All because of that one fighting game article, Play to Win. I hate that article. I mean, I get what the point was, but I think what came out of that article was not exactly what that guy wanted. I don't think I think because people took it too far is the thing.
Sorry.
Oh. Like, I think he just wanted people to stop bitching about, you know, because people would bitch that people would use cheap, like, in Street Fighter Tag 2, some people would bitch that people would use throws or whatever, and they thought they were cheap, you know, because some people had like gentleman rules of no throws and stuff, and so he decided to make an article basically that would stop this kind of bitching and says, well, when you play a game, you should try to play it to the best of your ability, and no one should really stop view from that. And people took it so far the other direction to say, man, if you don't like learn to play the game properly, you're utter shit. Yeah, I don't think that was really the intention. It's kind of like Wintenstein with his Tractatus, you know? He intended for that to come out and solve his philosophy problems, but instead it came out and it
Bit him in the ass.
It bit him in the ass because it inspired everyone interpreted it the wrong way, and basically, because I think what he was saying with it basically was, oh man, what's the best way to say this? Was in a way there was no way you could absolutely be sure on something we couldn't experience, like say metaphysical concepts and stuff. Like it was hard, you couldn't really discuss it because we didn't actually experience these things. So, like you couldn't ever be really sure. And the best way to describe it is, in something you haven't experienced, you can't discuss it because you haven't experienced it yet. Like if someone who's never played soccer before can't talk about soccer because he's never played soccer before would be a very simple example. Yeah, it seems like common sense, but and that's basically kind of in a very simplified way what the argument was. And then the philosophy movement instead took it as, oh, that means we can get away with all this shit because, you know, you can't be sure of like morals and all that stuff or whatever. Anything that's not confirmed for us, we just, you know, this isn't quite, I know I'm not saying this quite right. It's been a while since I looked up this stuff. Essentially, you know, they just took it way too far in the other direction. It's kind of, they took the initial message and just interpreted it the wrong way was the basic concept, and they just were trying to get away with stuff based on what his teachings were.
Oh, he flung me
and
all
so
the
it
way
really
over to
depressed that philosopher. And yeah, that guy led a mostly miserable life, it seemed. I have no idea why I talked about that in the Tales video. You know, I will say it has some relevance because that's what Tsubahibi is based off.
Wow, Zavid is actually a lot more of a slower caster than...
Seems like he would be more of a melee character.
He is a slower caster than Dazzle was, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna use that on Lila this time. Your attack's fucking high enough.
Man, the next Tales game should be crazy fun though if they
What, Zestiria?
Yeah, well, if they take this system, what they took in this game, and like expand upon it more. I don't know. It's like I feel like this might be the only game that uses the Kamui/Armament system, and it's like kind of a waste because it's so fun. And it's like, you know, it's like a cool mechanic. I like it. They should use it in every, like, almost something similar to it at the very least in every Tales game. It's not even really it's not even a gimmick because it's like a legit strategic mechanic too. Because a gimmick is only something where, you know, the difference between a gimmick and something that's a legit gameplay mechanic is where you have one gameplay device where something else could do the same job just as easily, and it's just like replacing its job for you. Like it's not doing anything new. Let me think of a possible gimmick. It's.
I actually kind of wish they would have made Zavid a little different from Dazzle, though, just to, you know, just to show that they're different characters. It would have been cool to be able to use his gun.
Oh yeah, that gun was more of a plot device.
I mean, yeah, it looks like it's gonna it looks like it was a plot device, but I kind of wish.
By the way,
what?
Where are we going?
Oh,
just check it.
we're gonna go get an Irish gem from Logren.
Okay. Just making sure we knew what we were doing.
No, I have an idea of what I'm doing. Let's see.
What was I even talking about? Oh, what was the difference between a gimmick and a gameplay mechanic? Or, no, what was an example of a gimmick in a game? Let me think. What would be a good example of a gimmick? I'm sure I could think of one. None are coming to my mind at the time.
Wait, a gimmick mechanic?
A gimmick mechanic, like what? Something that's in the game that's basically where something else basically serves the same function, and it's just a more like basically a more convoluted way of going out about doing the same mechanic.
The junction system?
No, that's more like just crap.
Okay.
That's not a gimmick because it's not like a different mechanic. It's like a gameplay mechanic. It's just a really crappy mechanic.
I was just thinking something that was I just thought of the most bullshit thing I could think of.
It's kind of I get it. The Wiimote with the waggle in Mario Galaxy to make him move. You know, it's a more convoluted way. It's a gimmick because it's trying to make it seem like you're doing something, but a button could serve the same function.
Your English is so terrible sometimes.
Yes, I know.
Alright, shut up. What about cactus, the tsundere of all plants? Oh, I gotta sneeze.
But yeah, there's like no reason in Mario Galaxy that him spinning around, little spin tackle he has, should not be a button. It's just irritating that it's a waggle. Just like in Donkey Kong Country, there's no reason. Donkey Kong Country Returns. There's no reason that had to be mapped to waggle, and made the game unplayable for me. Donkey Kong Country Returns, which otherwise I think the levels are cool, but I couldn't play the game because it just felt like crap. Which is something you don't get out of turn-based RPGs, by the way. You don't have to worry about controls, and that's why I kind of always played them as a kid, because the controls never irritated me, where in a lot of games I would get on the PlayStation 1 or rent them, I would notice that a lot of games had bad controls, and that really irritated me as a kid, so I just kind of played RPGs because I never had to worry about camera angles or controls or anything like that. Because back in the day, unless it was a straight up 2D plane game, usually camera controls and stuff like that were still suffering in many games. They're still not that very good. But this isn't. But the armament system isn't a gimmick because there's, you know, when you use it, you lose a party member, so there's strategic benefits. You become a stronger form, but you lose a party member at the same time, so you have to choose when to use it. Takes up a blast gauge, and it adds a certain element to all of your attacks, so it changes your attacks completely.
Right.
And also, you can use it to revive a knockdown party member.
Which is pretty cool, I like that.
Which is cool. So, and it has its own set of limit rates.
Mystic Arts.
Mystic Arts, same difference.
High
Ogies, if we want to go with the Japanese.
This isn't Final Fantasy, Most Sakura. Ooh. Fuck it, go ahead and do that.
Hey, finally, we found a sword that's good.
I mean, actually, oh, did you see the sword that I equipped you? Look at your attack now.
The sword is stronger than me?
Yeah, fuck no. I don't think so. Yeah,
he is. Why is he stronger than me?
Because his weapons suck. Well, because Rose sucks, okay, honey?
What the fudge, man? I thought I was banking all my points into attack. How do you get to... I guess it's just Sori's naturally stronger than Rose because he's slower.
Well, it's because Sori sucks. I mean, no, Rose
Sori
sucks.
sucks.
I meant Rose sucks. Oh, damn, I should give Zavid that.
She's... You know, with all these stat things she gives... she balances it out. When I was playing like Chrono Trigger as a kid, I gave all my power tabs, speed tabs, and stuff to Chrono, and I did that for I only gave them to the main character because I was like, well, the main character is always in my party, so I should give all that stuff to him.
I use all the Seraph.
Well, I know. In this
it's
game,
probably a good thing
no.
it's
In this
good,
game,
it's probably a good thing I didn't give any.
no. I like this game because in this game, you know, you can make use of all 6 of your party members in the battle. That's pretty good. I almost never use that cancel move, but hey, we are playing on normal, so there's no real reason to ever use the cancel combo. I'm sure it would have its uses on boss battles, but just other than those crazy bosses, most of the bosses have not been a challenge in this game.
Yeah.
I mean, other than those field chaos.
And then the solo.
I mean, though, given we are playing on normal, I'm sure many of the bosses would be much harder on hard.
I don't know. Omega Evolution beat all of them, which is Lila in critical mode.
But you have to realize, Omega Evolution, he rocks shit at games. He's awesome. Like, that's what he does. He's, like, that's his, like, whole devotion to his channel is being awesome at games. That's why people watch him. Because he's good at them. Unlike us.
Yeah, we suck.
Compared to him, we are just awful.
Well, I suck at video
Compared to our friend Velvet, he's there to make fun of me. Because he's really good at games. I always tell him he should make a channel because he's really good at games.
Yeah, he's being stupid about it.
But he doesn't want to because I don't know. He has a full-time job, so he just...
Well, so do I. But you see me on here playing.
I just think since he's so good at games, he could, like, do games and do, like... And, you know, he's generally pretty consistently good. He could just, like, do Awesome Knot videos of him kicking shit out of people. He could have done that for a while when Awesome Knots was popular. And I think people would have liked it. You know, but he says he doesn't think he could talk by himself, but he doesn't even need to talk. I've noticed
there's a lot of game channels without commentary.
Yeah, and I've noticed a lot of Twitch players, you know, they don't really know. I mean, I think it's because he did one run of Aces Wild where he like had put his he put his like S rank on YouTube, and of course I'm like, well, it's because he did Aces Wild. Like, it's like such a nobody game, which it kind of deserves it because that game is. It's not very good, unfortunately, because there's too much reliance on the dodge. Like, not just that, but it's like all you do is counter in that game. It's the best strategy, by far. You wait until you have your built-up meteor, and even your built-up meter, sometimes it's best to use on countering in that game. The countering is so much better than doing everything else, because you're invincible while you do it. It's just, there's no point in doing anything else. You have to dodge so much on the harder difficulties, I know, because I played on the hardest difficulty in that game.
And
it's
wild. That's all I remember.
It's not really, it's like there's a flying mechanic and stuff, and it's useless. You could beat the game by standing still and just dodging at the right time and countering.
Really?
Oh, yeah, just go into the screen with enemy, watch them all charge at you.
Is this just he? Oh, a Norman.
I mean, there's some cool mechanics in that game, legit, but none of them are utilized properly because, I mean, maybe that game that game is probably balanced better for normal mode and not hard mode, where you can actually utilize all your tools. But on the harder difficulties, really the best thing to do, because I would kind of do runs in that game where I would like, okay, I have to beat the whole level without dying, and that's what I wanted to do because I still kind of like the game, but it's just not very fun to do it, is the thing. It's not like, you know, I complain about Ninja Gaiden 2, but Ninja Gaiden 2, you still got to use a lot of tools when you do runs in that. They're limited, more limited than they should be because of the way the game is, but way more options are available to you than Aces Wild. In Aces Wild, almost all the options are useless.
Yeah, gotcha.
And counter, it's the whole game. It gets so repetitive.
I was wondering why you quit playing that game.
It's just got repetitive. I'm like,
did you beat it once, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just counter, because there's too much going on.
I'm exploring the field for shit.
You can't dodge by moving around. You can't because there's too much going on, and flying around uses your meter. While dodging does not use any meter, so you're better off just dodging all the time. It's really stupid.
Right. Oh my goodness.
I don't even know the use of flying around, to be quite honest, other than the chase possible, and I don't know. The game would just is
It's
really.
for stuff.
It has some cool things I like. If they could expand upon that in another game, it really could be cool. But in God Hand, what made it special was not only was dodging a lot harder in God Hand, but you couldn't just counter. You had to dodge and then pick the right moments to attack. If there was just a dodge counter system like there was in that game, it would ruin the game. Because then you wouldn't use any of your, cool attacks. That's what God Hand is, I think, basically, in terms of design, I consider it the best. Other than the 30 frames per second, I consider it the best designed spectacle fighter, if you ask me.
Right.
Because I think for a spectacle fight, I haven't played Bayonetta 2 or Wonderful 101, of course, so I can't say for sure. But to make a spectacle or a brawler really fun to me, you have to focus on offense and defense. You have to make sure they both are kind of playing a role, which is something also Ninja Gaiden 2 is kind of good about, but there's a little... Ninja Gaiden 2 just is a little too ridiculous at times, so you have very limited options given in any situation. So, which in God Hand, you could pretty much play it any way you want, for the most part.
You can actually lure enemies to me. That's pretty neat.
This game actually uses a very God Hand-like battle system.
Does it?
Yeah, the back dodging, the strafing, the side dodging, the martial arts are very similar to your moves you could set on one side and your...
See, look at how awesome she can be.
Who?
Lila.
Yeah, I mean, you would just have to... I don't know what Omega Evolution does to make Lila crazy, but I don't really care. We're not trying to be amazing at this game or anything.
Yeah,
obviously, we're doing a normal run. Of course, we're not trying to be amazing.
You wanted to play hard.
No, that is not true. That's somewhat true. But
well, shit, I can go back to other playthroughs.
Okay, you're probably right. I did want to play.
I am.
And now now I'm chilled out or whatever. It's like my mindset's a little different since we started playing. I'm chilled out because now we're far into the game, and so my mindset's a little different than when we first started. Right now I'm just kind of chilling, having fun. It's fine.
It is a fun game.
But what was I gonna say? The battle system's very similar. And the seraphic arts or the whatever arts you want to call them, they're seraphic arts for everyone, right?
Seraphic arts?
Are they seraphic arts even if they're not spells? We had to check. Go up to martial arts. Yeah, okay. The seraphic arts are very similar.
Let me go look at Lila's mystic art.
They're very similar to the you could just set certain moves to down X or up R
BG4
or L2 or R2 or something not L2 and R2. You could set a few moves to certain button presses in God Hand though, and while you had one main combo, much like this game in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And the only difference in this, when you press forward dodge, it doesn't duck, it sends you forward, which but that's how God Hand was. In God Hand, you could one way of playing God Hand is you could spam forward the crouching dodge, and it would dodge every.
Don't do what Paul does and not use the God Hand.
Oh, that's just for handicap runs, yeah. But you could spam crouch, and you basically were invincible except for certain attacks. Certain attacks could, of course, hit you. But, yeah. Fun game. Love it.
He still hasn't beaten it.
No, I haven't beaten it because I'm doing a really crazy handicap run.
Yeah, he's out of his mind. He's been stuck he's been stuck on the same part for more than 2 years now.
Yeah, I don't play it that much, so I didn't play it enough, I would say. But I loved what I played. Loved everything about it. And
I love the voice acting.
I forgot how far
beautiful.
I got. I got pretty far, and then I
Did you get past the spanking chick?
Oh yeah, I got way past her. I And then I restarted the game and started doing a real big handicap run because I was like, you know, I like this game so much, I want to make every battle feel like a big win. And so I did that, and every battle felt like a big win with my handicap run. So, that's fun. Uh-oh, frame rate dips.
It happens with all the towns, though.
Yeah. Whatever.
What place in the...
Hopefully no more.
What is he looking at?
I don't know, more wandering.
He saw something in the Celestial record. What was it? It was around here. Oh. Is that Yuri and Tipo? Is that Tipo? Was that Tipo? Was that
yes,
his name?
that's Tipo.
Why is he speaking like this with Zavid? Of all people.
Zavida, 一番最後の人形には何が入っているんだ？確か梅干しの種が入ってる。梅干しの種？もちろん。
What are they talking about?
種とは再生の印だろうか。
Basically, Macleo is overthinking everything.
Oh, okay. He's an idiot. Okay. Very special.
I feel like Macleo literally is in the game to be a joke now. I honestly don't think he's done. Okay, get some gels. We like used a bunch.
Oh, grape gel.
Get a bunch of peach gels too.
We'll do peach gels.
Why not just get all of the gels? Because we don't use our money on anything else. Like literally, what do we use money for? Nothing.
Let me see if I can try on.
No, you can't.
No, I can. I can see what it does with the taxi.
They got nothing for me. Nothing.
I don't know. That might be a decent buy.
That's not a bad buy.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna actually go and buy that for Zavid.
Hey, Pie. What do you want? What? You have been fed twice today, you know. Why do you think... Yeah, you have been fed. I know. I watched you. You ate. If you eat any more, you're gonna pukey. Wait until bedtime. Before we go to bed, we'll feed you. Fatty. She's not even that fat. She's only like 6 to 7 pounds. I don't understand. She eats like a pig, and she is so light still.
I don't understand either.
I am so surprised she's just not fat. The strays outside, we've made them fat, but it's cold outside, so it's better for them to be fat. Something can be nice and fatty warm. If we had a third room, we would let them in, but it's just too risky now. We can't just let strays in when, you know, they might get the other cats infected or with whatever, you know.
Alright, let me put the... Zavid got the best deal out of that. Get all that back with his...
I just feel like the equipment system in this game is just unnecessarily complicated.
Yeah.
That's my biggest issue with it. Oh, check our titles. See if we've maxed out any.
One sec, I will. I'm just looking to see if anything will increase.
No wonder, Macleo, you were doing...
Huh?
He has no attack whatsoever.
Yeah, well, I mean, I mainly use spells with him anyway.
I was checking everyone's title. I'll just do it real quick. Oh, let's see. That one's max. That one's max. So, there we go. Okay.
Wait,
So now I'm a Shadow Huntress.
I wonder how much more I have to.
Always got to check when our title maxes out. We don't really pay attention in the battle results that the title maxes
I
out.
really want to be the torrent caster so I can have my BG back.
The BG I think increases whenever you max out a title.
Okay, because the only thing is, it's like
So-
we can do higher level mystic. Where? Oh, over this way. We can do higher level mystic arts. We can do higher level mystic arts if we have more BG.
Like we need them.
But they're cool looking.
Just saying, we don't need
Shut
them.
up.
We could beat the game probably with our characters as they are now. Well, I don't want to go and say that, but no, I do. We could probably beat the game with our characters as they are now, at the level we are at now. But it would probably be hard. I mean, I beat that. If I could beat that one thing, I don't think the final boss will even be as hard as that one thing. So apparently E7 got ported to the PC without my knowledge. That's pretty crazy. I didn't expect that. So now you can play E7 in 60 FPS. That's pretty cool.
Shut up, Pie. I think she's a tsundere, kind of. So I think she is a.
Do we have to catch all the Norman for the good ending?
No.
Okay. I mean, we've got a good bit.
Yeah, there's 50 of them.
50 of them. Okay. I wonder how many we have.
We'd have to find a Lord of the Land to figure that out.
We must have at least 30 of them. God, there's so much to keep track of in this game, though. It's like, you never get take good use of all these features.
Look at his awesome sword now.
Looks really fat on him.
Cat. Oh, I can't pet it.
No,
It won't let me
this
pet
is an Assassin's Creed, baby. I can't believe you said that another Assassin's Creed game came out this year. I
I
didn't
think it did.
I mean,
I
I don't even doubt it, but I'm just like, man,
I
did
don't-
one? No one even talked about it if they did.
I have no idea.
I mean, there's even if it didn't come out this year, there's one coming out next year. What was it called?
Assassin's Creed Unity? I saw it on the Steam store,
Oh,
but I don't
well,
know.
yeah,
I don't-
oh,
Not Unity. Gosh, there was another one. I don't remember. Syndicate?
Wonder if that was this year or if that's coming out
It
next
might
year.
have been this year. It might have been.
If it came out this year, then well, it must not be out yet. If it is, that'd be funny because almost no one. I didn't hear anyone talk about it.
I think.
Unity probably killed everyone's anyone. Unity was a bad time.
You're gonna have a bad time.
That made people lose some faith in the series, and they should lose faith in it already because.
Well, it did. I mean, it should have ended. It should have ended.
It should have ended already. Yeah, it's like, man, what a milked series. Talk about.
What the fuck was that? Did you see that shit?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the kind of speed up I like though. I'd rather it go that fast.
What is he, the fucking Flash? Anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
I wasn't really saying
I had
much.
ADD. It was about. They should.
They should kill that series.
They really should. It should have ended.
And I mean, here's the thing. For Assassin's Creed, they need to either do what Final Fantasy does and make sure none of them are interconnected at all, at least so it can stay fresh, or, they need to kill it, because fucking, that's the only reason Final Fantasy would have died a long time ago if it tried to interconnect every single story it did. I mean, Final Fantasy is even on its last legs for the most part. I give it about, I think if say 15 kind of doesn't impress anybody, then
I don't think it's gonna impress people.
Then
it took too long.
Then I give it about 3 more games, and the series will be dead. Because I mean, some people say it won't die no matter what, and I'm like, you never know, man. Things can die without you, realizing it. And then of course 20 years later we'll kickstart it or do something stupid to revive it. So it'll never truly die, because nothing can ever truly be dead these days, except for Suikoden.
Well, anything
Konami, Metal Gear's dead probably, and good on you. Good, that's good. I'm actually glad Metal Gear is dead. It needed to die it should have died with 4.
Revengeance, you said, was good.
Yeah, well, Revengeance isn't Metal Gear's.
And it brought you the best villain ever. It ended on a high note.
Revengeance is not Metal Gear Solid, it's Metal Gear Rising. It's a different.
I know that, but I'm just saying
that's
it
fine.
included a character from Metal Gear.
No,
Solid.
that was fine, because that was more of a fan fiction kind of thing. It wasn't trying to tie to the main games at all. It was more of basically a side story. That is fine. Because that was taking a different main character and doing something new with the series. The only problem with that game is, of course, that it was, rushed. But what did they made that game in a year and made it that good. It's funny because that's the game I think they worked the least hard on out of all the games.
I'm excited for the Ninja Turtles game by them.
Besides possibly Korra, that was probably the game they put the least amount of effort to for Platinum, and yet it's probably sold more than any game they've ever made. I bet that makes them really sad, but it's just how it is. I mean, of course they probably expected that. They're like, we're gonna get more money even if we make this, as long as we make this even reasonably good. We'll just make this game reasonable. It was pretty fun. There was a little too.
Am I in the Zeph got more? Okay, there's a.
I won't lie. There was too many quick time events and button prompt events for me. I'm not a fan of those at all. I hate them, quite honestly. I wish they would be taken out of games. Because when I watch a cutscene, I just want to watch the cutscene. I don't want to fucking have to
pay attention to shit.
Not necessarily. I don't want to have to be gripping my controller when I'm trying to enjoy a cutscene. I want to relax and just enjoy some story. I mean, I might have complained about cutscene hell, but I don't mind the occasional cutscene. And I'm not even minding cutscenes at all anymore, because now I'm kind of just used to it by this point. Again, that's all that really needed to happen, is I needed to get used to RPGs again.
So I'm guessing the elephant's somewhere in here. I wonder, I know we'll be able to tell the difference. Apparently the elephant is here. It's not in a dungeon or anything, so I guess we gotta scope out the fucking desert to look for it.
Okie dokie.
Not up there.
Well, if we can't find it in the next 20 minutes. We'll look it up. Sound good?
Yes. I'm glad you
Is
saw
that it?
No. I think it'll have some because it's apparently a vicious elephant that's been attacking the caravans. That's
All right. Hey, Punch Pie, what are you doing?
fucking great.
Everything is like weak to us here. We didn't let them do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry for attaching to Edna too. You can switch to whoever you want. I just put who.
No, I don't care.
Since I'm using Lila for now.
I don't care. You know, you don't have to try. You know, Macleo and Lila are basically similar. They just. I mean, if it,
I'm better with Macleo. Is the thing.
I think, you know, we just would have to. I think if you wanted to get good with Lila, we would just have to look on YouTube for some Lila strategies, which, you know, kind of like what she did with Rocket League, because she got Rocket League.
It's so amazing.
And, you know, you gotta look up some tips and tricks. I think my problem with Rocket League was I was trying to do the little side jumps and stuff, but little did I know it actually does depend on your car physics. So that's why my car wasn't like jumping anywhere, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like because it felt like it should be jumping farther, and I was like, oh, it's because the fucking car physics are depend on what kind of car you have.
That's not it.
I'm guessing, hopefully, it looks very defined.
Yeah,
and-
that's what I'm thinking. If it's a menacing elephant, it'll probably have a black aura around it.
Oh, will this be
You
one?
know, like one of those.
Will
bosses.
this be like one of the hard bosses? Okay.
That's what my guess is.
Makes sense. Hopefully, we can easily spot it.
Oh, there's an herb.
Yes. I'm pretty sure the rocks that are breakable in this game are very easy to tell if they're
I
breakable.
know. No, they are. I just wanted to do it. Shut up.
You just wanted to punch that rock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sad. Let's Drown Out will be ending. So sad.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll
But
find something else.
all good things must come to an end. I know a lot of people don't consider it good, but all good
Why
things.
don't people consider it good?
Some people just find it boring.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the point. That must be the elephant. I think that's it. Let me go save. See how it's different from all the other ones?
It's right next to where that other dark alien was. It's a good thing we fought that thing with Dezel in the group.
Yep.
Because Zavid kind of isn't blind.
Yeah, thank God. Good thing we decided to do. I wonder how hard that would have been.
No.
Oh, that means at some point I feel like we're gonna have to fight her without Dezel. Well, now we're gonna have to fight her without Dezel. I think she's gonna come back. He didn't purify her. Fucking dumbass.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So yeah, we're gonna it's gonna suck the next time.
What's gonna suck? Oh, the next time we fight that thing?
Yeah. 'Cause I don't think that's the last time we're gonna fight her.
Probably not.
There he is.
There he is. Let's kill him.
Oh.
I mean, let's purify him.
He's
You know,
pretty.
apparently in Transformers the movie 3...
He's really pretty though.
Apparently in Transformers the movie 3, they actually made Optimus Prime say, let's
Okay,
kill
I'm
him.
gonna have to go to Zavid.
What is it? Water and normal. I mean, earth and normal. Wind and normal.
I stunned him. Go ahead.
Oh, stop attacking.
Ooh. Seraph's dead.
Well.
Are we out of life bottles? It's okay, she'll revive.
Yeah, she will, because I'm gonna switch her out. Wait, why? I can't see. The reason this strategy is good is because we can prevent the computers from getting their ass killed.
Shit, I gotta get a peach. I need a peach gel.
Just use a grape gel.
Use your Mystic Heart. This should be Dazzle, I'm just saying!
Oh my god. Damn.
This should be Dazzle. That should have been Dazzle.
That did a shit ton of damage. But yeah, the other good thing about this game is if you're playing 2-player, you can keep the computers from dying randomly.
I'm guessing this is gonna be the Lord of the Land.
わしは何をしてしまったんじゃ。
お化け像になって幼少人を襲っちゃったんだよ。
なんということじゃ。
それでローグリンの人が困っちゃってね。私たちそれを何とかしたくて。
ローグリン、同志信仰の民か。カゴ天族はおらんのか。今はそれでも信仰を守って苦しい生活に耐えてるんだ。氷馬がやったことだ。仕方ないさ。
That was a pretty broken Mystic Art.
Well, just it was a power hit. It did like 7,000 damage.
More than that.
No, it was already a 4,000 hit combo before that. Oh yeah, let me lift the mic a little bit. Gotta set it actually in the right spot. There we go.
I kinda wish we were listening to Caitlin Glass. That's the only one I want in English.
カゴをお願いできないでしょうか。
器は俺たちが探すから。純粋な人間たちが住み
They don't really sound that much different if you ask me.
Her voice sounds less annoying than the Japanese.
Well, it's lower, yeah.
むしろわしから頼みたい。せめてもの罪滅ぼしじゃ。ありがとう。
よろしくね。きっと祭られがいあるから。
I just feel like they sound ridiculously similar. You know, very similar kinds of voices. That's why Rose is the best cast.
Oh,
And
hold on! Hold on! Hold the fuck on! Hold the fuck on! Hold the fuck on! I'm sorry. Oh. Oh, never mind. I like it, though. What do you think? Do you like his better? I thought it was Sore's outfit. What do you think? Do you like that better, or do you like this one better?
which do you prefer?
I don't know. I like them both. That's why I asked you to pick. You like the white outfit, or do you like the blue? I got excited because I thought it was Sore's.
You know, I don't know. I'll let you decide. They both look good, but yeah, let's just go with that.
これで楽になるよな。ローグリンの生活。
No, we probably won't be getting the black outfit till the end of the game.
That sucks.
Does suck. We're like, this will be the first Tales game where I legit don't have any of the party members within their default outfit at all.
Well, Zavid. Let's get Zavid into an outfit that's not his default. Well, let's do.
What? I mean, I mean, except for Edna, probably because her default looks better than that.
You think so? I think this is cute too. I mean, I think
No.
this fits her more.
I mean,
You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna do that.
No.
Why not?
That looks retarded. Come on. You gotta let me. No. Good God, no. Put him back in his normal outfit. He looks best at it. Nah, just put him back in his Wind Hunter outfit. I said almost all the party members. Oh my God. Don't you dare. She cries over everything in like 5 seconds. Don't worry, viewers. She is just a crybaby. So what are we doing now?
Oh man, fighting this thing.
Yeah, fighting an elephant. These things are just weak against everything. It feels.
Actually, these are weak against wind.
Just feels like everything I'm doing is. I guess Rose is kind of windish, maybe.
Alright, let's head back to that city.
I guess it's kind of cool to change their clothes because it's like, man, who wears who wears the same outfit every day, right?
Yeah, there you go. That's one way of looking at it. We've put so many hours into this game.
Just a typical amount of an RPG. RPGs are just long. We're just older now, and you know, you just start when you get older, you start noticing how long these games really are.
I remember
When you're a kid, you just don't care.
I put 99, almost 100 hours into Persona 4.
Yeah, I put like 80 hours into Persona 4. Man, I couldn't do that anymore. I just couldn't. I mean, unless I had it on portable and I was just playing it like scattered around throughout a year or whatever. I couldn't do that anymore. It wouldn't happen. Can't we just teleport to the place?
Oh, right. I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, the most like useful feature in the entire game. Teleport.
But I like to explore.
Yeah, I know, but teleport.
Teleporting back, guy. Teleporting.
Pata 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 pon. Pata 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 pon.
That is not Smosh, sir.
Oh. Pata pon?
I was quoting Smosh.
I know what you were doing. Yeah, you just.
Oh, so earlier,
just...
earlier I mentioned when I was asleep, when you were asleep, that I was watching. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Yeah, actually.
It's.
Yeah.
The only good character is Zestiria.
Since I've read so many visual novels, if I'm gonna watch anime, I really don't want it to be a harem anime. That's why I don't want to watch that, because if I'm gonna watch an anime, it better not be a harem anime. That's just, I'm so tired of them. Really, that's all there is to it. I wish more visual novels would not be harems, you know. So I figured out in Steins Gate Zero that, unlike Steins Gate 1, I asked a question, so now I have to read every route, is that...
Sucks for you, dude.
Yeah, and so this is going to be a long game, is that every route in Steins Gate, Zero is, every ending is a route, not just a ending like it was in Steins Gate, so there you go. So I actually have to read them all this time, which I was like, I thought I could like just go to the true ending, because I almost would have preferred Steins Gate, the visual novel experience, if I just did that, because she was the only girl I was really totally on board with.
Who, Kurisu?
Yeah, I couldn't really see him with anyone else. Like,
I can't see him with anyone
I
else.
sort of could, but from a storytelling perspective, there was no way I could find myself caring about him being with anyone else. So
I don't want him with anybody else.
So, and yeah.
Let's see.
So and reading Steins Gate Zero, I'm just like, man, I'm like, how did I read visual novels? They're so long. Like, I say this, but of course, you know, I put tons of hours into Nuclear Throne and stuff, but, I mean, God, it's just hard.
Let's see. Can I get into that door that was unlocked up here yet?
I mean, I guess I'm not, I guess it's just, I'm not quite, I mean, I have fun with this game, but I guess I'm just not as passionate as I was about him as a kid. I mean, I guess if it's something I'm passionate about, I could spend hours on end about, like, I could spend hours on end doing voice work. It's just, which I've been doing lately, so, although it's hard to record for hours on end, because, you're in a booth, when I'm in a booth, that at my self-made booth, you get freaking just tired being in it. You get all sweaty and shit too, because it's hot in there. Although now it's winter, so now it probably feels pretty comfortable in there. I call it a booth, but calling it a booth is like, it's very ghetto, but it works. It doesn't matter. It works just like a booth would work. You don't need to buy this. You don't need to.
I actually know what I need to do here.
You know, I can still get paid for work with the mic quality that I get out of it. You know, all a booth is really for is to prevent sound and to prevent room echo. That's the main reason to get one, or to make one. As long as you can prevent those two things, you don't need a booth, a real booth. Recording with a tablet is, of course, how you prevent sound. With the script on the tablet, you can still have the microphone plugged into another laptop, or a quiet laptop, though.
Thank you, Edna.
And of course, we don't use a booth for this, because fuck that.
We can't fit underneath it, both of us.
Well, it just would be uncomfortable.
You know, McLeo, I don't know either.
Every Japanese guy thinks he's a comedian. Every Japanese writer thinks he's a comedian. Just gonna say that. They just, when they can, they'll just try to write as many joke scenes as they can. I know they just do it to drag out the script time. And they also do it in this game to give the voice actors more lines so they can get paid more. So,
I don't know who to talk to actually get it to...
What do you need to do?
Apparently, we're supposed to come back here to check and see how everything's going after taking care of the elephant attack, and I've talked to everybody, but Rose's dumbass little quote thing is still showing up. Fucking flash shit.
Weird.
This is just fucking ridiculous.
I love it. It makes going through the town that much quicker. I don't complain about stuff like that, because that stuff, you know, I don't really care about getting my immersion breaking. To me, immersion comes from if the game has to be like, I don't know. I mean, I know everyone gets immersion differently, but my immersion is from getting challenged by the game usually, or if I'm wrapped in the actual drama of the game.
Let's go get that stupid gem now.
You know, like a horror game, it's very easy for me to get immersed by. It could have glitches up the wazoo. I could still get immersed by it because I'm a pansy boy.
商人が工夫するとこ。
Alright. Now we're gonna go get that next gem.
Okay. I honestly just feel like there's more skits in this game than a typical Tales game.
No, there's always a lot of skits in Tales games.
I guess so. Just never felt like there was, I mean,
Oh, hold on one
I
second.
just really underestimated, I guess. What you doing?
Checking the Google timer. Got 24 minutes. Alrighty.
Yeah, we gotta stop soon because we gotta eat.
Yeah, got in 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, we got to eat.
I'm sure, I think after we complete this cave, that should be fine. This should be fine for today.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, look how pretty it is.
Look how pretty it is.
It's blue.
It's blue.
I love blue.
That's good.
Not as much as green.
Find her a better looking blue cave.
See, I like, as much as I hate bird enemies, I love those enemies. They're pretty.
Mm-hmm.
わかるけどわかんないよ。
Gotta love this camera.
The camera's great.
私らの前に。
What the fuck, Zavid? What did they say? Cause this kind of what was that?
They were saying Ordatol, which means they were trying to say in front of both of us there's no enemy. There's no enemy can stand before the two of us is basically what they were saying.
In Zavid.
But literally he was saying there were like sorry it's like saying literally like with me and let's see so what's the best way to translate this essentially let's see he's saying in front of us you know basically saying in front of us god why am I'm not even thinking right now I'm too focused on fighting I can't even think about how Japanese works. So he said Oretol, and then she said Adashi no Maini, which is in front of me. So she's
I just
saying,
wondered why
and then
Zavid-
so she's saying in front of. They were saying in front of us there's no enemies, but instead of in front of us there's no enemies, Zavid popped up and he said Oresamato, which means there's me in front of you. Really lame joke, but
Fucking idiot.
really lame joke, but funny.
What an idiot. I like the ambience here. It's so quiet.
When I think of Japanese, like
God, you're ruining it. I feel like we have to talk quietly here.
you know the battle music ruins any ambience, right? It's the same ambience that was in that one cavern with the serpent, by the way. We've actually had this music play before. Sora's gonna die! Oh, I finally have new daggers kind of things I can actually
お
tell.
やつ作り完了だ。
Thank you, honey.
They got
Fuckers.
instead of having cooking in this game, they just made cooking automatic. In other games, you actually had to prepare meals, and they just decided to do it automatically, which is good because I never used it in any Tales game before.
I'm trying to get it. I can't.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. And there goes Sora.
Did
Good.
you die too?
No, I just did this because I felt like it. There was no other. Oh, Jesus. Well, that was weird.
I was thinking back to a earlier playthrough.
What?
I just can't believe I scared you.
Oh, yeah. When you yelled randomly.
Yeah. How come you're not scared by it anymore?
You haven't yelled.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, did you?
Many a times.
This playthrough?
No, I just... Oh, apparently McClay learned a new art, so after we beat this battle, I want to look at it.
Rosa regains SC is fast as shit.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem Edna has. She doesn't regain that fast enough.
It's like, I just realized how I've never paid attention to how fast I gain it, but it is fast as shit. Hey, Chopper.
Somebody.
She slept on Daddy for a while.
Really?
Mm-hmm. She was happy to be a daddy's girl.
Nope. No, she's not.
She's jealous.
I'm not jealous.
She's jealous that Chopper pays more attention to me than her. I don't know why she does, but she does for some reason. She still gives Sammy attention, just not as much as me. But her cats, and for the most part, give her more attention, so she shouldn't really complain. She just wants everything.
I'm trying to cast. Keep it off me. Oh, this is beautiful.
It is beautiful when we can wind step that fast.
That wasn't what I was talking about, but okay.
What? Were you talking about the actual cavern?
Yes, because it's so nice and quiet. And then you ruin it by talking loud.
Well, the battles ruin it, I think, more than me.
It's just one of those things where it's like you have to talk quietly here. And then all of a sudden your big fucking booming voice comes in and ruins everything.
Well, I'm sorry.
Fuck, I got stuck! No! Shit, that's not what I meant to do, but okay. I'll take it.
Oh boy. I think I'm doing something, but I can't really tell.
I forgot how to do a mystic art.
You know how to do it, right?
It's R, trigger, and A, right?
B. Just hold R, trigger, and B after,
How are we doing on our titles?
Oh, they don't level up that fast.
What is Zavid's? Troublemaker ally? Chain Magus. I thought I maxed this one out with Dezel, so I don't know why the fuck.
Oh well.
Oh yeah, we were going this way. No, that's the dead end, so let's go look over there first. I love the wind step. Oh good, we needed gold.
We're more teleporting around.
What's the matter, honey?
Nothing.
Are you still sleepy?
Maybe a little bit.
That's a lame. That's lame.
It is a little lame.
Yeah, it is. Your stamina is just awful, though.
Yeah.
You got your mom's stamina.
Yeah, I hate it. I'm working on it, but yeah, I'm not a guy who has much stamina. That's why I don't always do everything on this channel that I want to do, because it's just, I just don't have a lot of energy naturally, like some people. I'm really jealous of some people who just seem to have endless amounts of energy.
You know what? It might actually be worth taking her magic down by 14.
No, 14's pretty insignificant. I like how
Stop fucking picking me up, you son of a bitch!
They must be weak against normal attacks or something. I feel like
They're weak against Edna.
And ice.
Yeah, they're weak against Edna.
Well, the birds are. Man, I looked at Wild Arms 4 the other day, cutscenes. Man, that game aged so poorly in terms of graphics. Man, I used to love that game, and then, holy crap, the graphics look bad now. It's like,
Wild Arms 4, you said?
Wild Arms 4. Wild Arms 5 looks a little better, but it's mostly just resolution and issues. It still didn't age well, of course, but yeah.
Fuck! I really hate these fucking enemies.
Trying to avoid the birds.
Yeah. I hate bird enemies in this game. Well, like, broke that.
Eventually, we're just gonna kill all the enemies here,
Hopefully.
like we did in the Flame Dungeon. Like where they wouldn't even respawn anymore or whatever. I think that it works kind of like Dark Souls 2. You can kill them for a while and then they just don't respawn anymore. I'm a little upset we don't get Bloodborne, but
No, I want to play it.
it's like the only game on the PS4 I want. A little upset, but it's like I don't want it enough to really care. Like I don't care if I never play it, really. Because I'm just... It's just not a big deal. Just like I don't really care about Dark Souls 3 or 2. Actually, I have more fun watching other people play those games.
Aw, that actually brought some feels. They're like, if only we had someone here to explain it to us.
Mm. I guess we gotta start playing soon so so she doesn't go in another crying fit.
It broke my heart. I miss him. I miss Daisuke Ono's sexiness.
No more Daisuke Ono in this game.
Yeah, that blows. Can we please avoid the fucking birds? I fucking...
Why do all the Iguaners have to be flocks of birds of all things?
I know.
They're the worst. You can't even jump in this game. In the other Tales, you could jump. I don't know if you... Like... In Symphonia, you can jump. I forget if you could in Abyss. You probably could. You
I can't even fix the camera right now. At least you can see. I just...
Wow, how irritating, right?
You can tell I don't want to fight the birds, right?
Well, we just wrecked them, at least. Right?
Fuck, dude. You joking me now?
Yeah. These caves are long, man.
Well, you can't complain about the lack of gameplay.
Nope.
Please don't catch up to me. Please don't catch up to me. Please don't catch up to me. Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me. I hate you. I hate you. Your mother sucks.
Wow, harsh.
I take that back. I have a soft spot for moms. Get away from me!
Well, time to fight. Well, you knew we were gonna fight, man. There's no... I mean, we still got plenty of this cave left to go, it seems. I just like how Velvet even complained about that he thought this game was ridiculously long, and I'm like, it's only like 40 hours, man. And he's like, yeah, maybe it's just, maybe it's because the plot doesn't have a lot of driving force behind it for so it just feels longer than it actually is. I mean, that's the main thing it lacks. It lacks
wow, this cave is really long.
it lacks a driving force. It lacks a real reason for the player to give a shit about everything that's going on. That's its main big issue. It's kind of just telling us, go on this quest, purify the world, have fun. And it's like, no, you need to do a little more than that. Players need a little more drive than that. Unless, unless, of course, unless the game's short, of course. But...
Is that bird still fucking following me? Okay, good.
So it's possible that happened, or it's possible he's just like, well, Undertale was like 8 hours, so, he's like, he realized that having 8 hours of quality goodness is way better than having 40 hours. I mean,
He's right.
Technically the gameplay in this game is better than Undertale, though.
Yeah.
And so, it's like, Undertale is rated highly solely due to
its story and characters.
For its story, characters, and dialogue, and music, which is...
Yeah, because I sucked at the game.
It's like, Undertale's, it's not a bad battle system, though. It's just, it's mainly you're playing it for this experience, not...
Please, no, I don't want to...
They're probably gonna die in like 2 seconds. It makes it...
Oh, I'll make sure they die in 2 seconds. You know what? You fucking son of a bitch.
I'm just spamming forward. Do I have any new moves?
I don't know. Don't care at the moment. I'm too fucking sick of these birds. I don't even know where I'm at right now, but I don't care. Can you tell how much I don't care?
Yeah, a little bit.
Alright. Alright, let's see if I can get through this part without...
Fail. We just fought a ton of birds now.
Fuck fucking hate birds. I hate birds. I hate them. I hate them. Damn it. Fuck all of you birds. Get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of my way. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get your asses out of here. Get the fuck out of here, you motherfuckers.
Well then.
Go.
Well then.
Let go. Fuck off me. Get your. Stay.
I like that in her transform form, she throws a rock, just a literal thing she grabs from the ground.
Yeah, it's great.
You know, I don't mind. I don't mind fighting the birds.
You know what? I mind fighting the birds.
What do you have against birds?
They are annoying. The birds in this fucking game are annoying to fight. And
But
they
you're-
pick you up, they shoot flurries, and sometimes you can't even hit them because they fly away like little bitches.
But you always just go to the archer guy.
I don't give two fucking shits.
I see. Hooray! Reports to the umbrella. No. She needs defense over attack.
Not that it matters, we already beat her solo trial.
Yeah, kinda. Hello, Chopper.
No!
There's so many friggin' monsters.
Fucking birds!
I feel like they made this dungeon extra long to drag the game out. Like, this cave feels like it's going on for a while.
Will you attack? Sorry, Mocleo, please fucking attack the damn birds. Where am I even at? There you go, I healed you. I hope you're happy. I healed you at the expense of myself. I hope you're happy about that.
Well, you didn't have to.
Well, it made me. I was forced to! I had to heal my most detestable enemy.
Well, you've done that quite often in the game, you realize.
That's because it's you and I love you.
Haha. Rose, she's basically saying she loves you.
I don't love her.
Are you sure about that?
Positive.
Maybe you're just a tsundere about it.
No, I'd say not.
Rose, she shipped you with Dazzle, she's a liar.
I do ship her with Dazzle. It doesn't mean I like her. What is taking these birds so long to fucking die?
It was a dangerous encounter.
I don't care! They should not take this. Get the fuck out of my way.
But it was a dangerous
I
encounter.
don't care. I don't care. I'm staying near Edna because she has healing circle.
So you know what, since we're almost done with the Let's Drown Out playlist again, you know what it's time for?
Jesse and TB.
Chassis and TB. I've listened to that at least, it's a new year now, but in the span of 1 year, this will be like the 8th time I've listened to Jesse and TB's Terraria, and I'm still not sick of it. Isn't that funny? It's like, I guess, when I find new things, I guess the variety being the spice of life is somewhat true. Once you find something you like that's new, you get all over into it. But it's also true that you can't just go with everything. Like, I can't just watch any Let's Play. I have to find the ones I absolutely adore. Which is why...
We like Sonic 06's.
Yeah, John, like as we said, Aaron has better chemistry with JonTron than he does with Danny. But I like Danny. It's just... I have nothing against Danny. It's just true that he has better chemistry with John. And he's nothing against Danny. Danny has better chemistry with Ross.
He's art.
Well,
You know what? That's it. All right, I'm done with all these birds. I'll talk to you later. Bye.